you're back. Interested in Rand's wondrous wares and services? You with the Imperial Legion? The Penitent? Well then, my friend, I can get you through the border, and I'll tell you how for a pittance. Relatively speaking, of course. Fine hides, hunting supplies, and special merchandise. So, a cave, big, winding, just like the beast it's named after. But it just so happens to start at Skyrim. Traipse through there, and you'll be in Cyrodiil in no time. Let me mark it for you on your map. Just, watch your back. It's an active smuggling route.
Someone else wanting to get into Cyrodiil? I speak with Legion.
This border is a restricted entry zone. State your intentions. You and hundreds of others. But I'm not authorized to let just anyone through. Border's locked down. That's that. No two ways about it. No arguing about it either. Those are the rules. You'll either need official papers or some other justification for your passage. If I'd heard of you and you'd completed some great deed, as it stands, I haven't heard of you. And I'm not You think I make the decisions? I may be a legionnaire, but I'm just a grunt compared to the powers that be. Not that it takes a Synod mage to... It doesn't take a genius to realize the Empire wouldn't want any of that chaos spilling over into its heartland. No. The Dragonborn of legend. You have the dragon blood coursing through your veins. Who am I to stand in your way? Pass through, mighty Dragonborn. It is an honor.
Farewell.
Leave here alive.
Time to die.
Die! Sorry.
Servitude. Sorry.
Another disagreement with the boss. I should have more of the take, damn it. It was me that robbed that convoy.
I knew I heard something. What was that? I swear I heard something. What's there? What's going on here? Feeling clumsy today? Sorry.
There you are.
What was that? Better stop chasing after shadows before people think I'm strung out on skooma. Time to die.
I knew I heard something.
Was that a...
Back in my day, people respected kings and
name's Arnoff. Arnoff. Rumors? It's not the closest thing to a rumor around here. Well, I did hear a rumor that there's a Bosmer bard and I heard tell that he's currently employed, but in the arse end of nowhere. So, you know, well, actually, I have heard talk of a bizarre little creature. Heard folk down there have taken to calling it the Munchkin. No! See you around.
Can I help you? I am. Actually, I don't have much coin to go buying a dog, but
And a
I
druid.
could. My old dog, he never liked me. Was speaking of which, something to. The wilderness is dead. Thank you. If you could return the motherword to me, and I'll be able to leave an offering and feel a little more at peace for a few more years.
Good afternoon. Damn it! Run out of Cyrodiil, all for daring to offend Dorina's band of criminals and cutthroats. Oh, I'm being forced to flee my... I got on their bad. Long story short, I need out of... Actually, I hate to ask this of you, but could you deliver this note to my brother? Thank you so much. Once you get to the city, just best of luck, friend. And thank you.
Keep it in your heart. Find the strength to break our sorrow. So may my dream come. Yes? And here I was, just getting warmed up. Hello? Certainly, if I know what song you're asking after. A piece in honor of the newly emerged Dragonborn. A blade and a voice shining bright against the cold of tales and of legends and stories yet untold. A heart to sever rock and stone. Behold the hero of a song, a slayer of dragons, a seeker in the night. No creature of evil can stand against your might. Your soul was with us all along. We grace our hero with a song. One day we will cast all our fears into the sea. Our hero shall meet them, forever we'll be free. Till then, our hearts to you belong. Farewell, our hero of a song. Good afternoon. Me? The feeling is you're... Of course, not many Bosmer get a loot. You gotta import them. Green pack. From Airless? Yeah. This place used... Since the Skyrim Civil War and the Empire tightening border restrictions. Oh, like politics? Well, it's no secret. People are I don't know what to make of it. Ask away. Got tired of me wailing away, huh?
face me.
Another worm.
Eternal torment.
Only the sweetest moon sugar, the most potent. Fine. Go. Before you scare away potential customers. Listen. This one. Yes. A wise decision.
Garcia's been filling your head full of goblin dung? Don't listen to him. He's one of those people who thinks that because he's been doing it for the longest, he thinks he's the one, he and his guards, who protect Bruma the most. But he couldn't be more wrong. Obviously. He may have been out here longer, but we're... This place is out in the middle of nowhere. Things can get a little... Speaking of which, a new fresh face, but they've been marauding around a wide chunk. We can take them out no... I can tell you're set on killing them yourself anyway. Listen, if you do kill him, I need it as a trophy to demonstrate my prowess to the powers that be in the city. Don't want to be stuck out here in the middle of nowhere forever. Hello.
Killed the brick. What did that do?
And off they run. I'm half tempted to ask you to warm me up with some of your fire magic. Don't do it, though. Garcia's is cautious, tempered, takes his time. Araya, on the other hand, is brash. She may take no prisoners, but she does take too many chances. She may be efficient and effective when the push comes to the shove, but do we really want someone? And that's what this is. Make no mistake. Whoever has this raid is a trophy, and that means when the time comes to replace Hades, they'll probably. So the question becomes, do you want a bullheaded fool as the next guard captain, or do you want someone with a brain between his ears? Something about you seems a little off. I'm keeping my distance.
Needing an inn? Go to the Gerald View. There's another tavern in town, the Restful Watchman, but it's... Ah, the Bandit Hunter. Have the blade? Well deserved. I won't even dignify that question with an answer. Garcias is an... He'll be useless for morale and useless when it comes to tackling problems. He watches and waits, but never acts. Excellent. Here, have a bit of coin for your troubles. And remember me when I'm waltzing around as the next guard captain here.
Don't suppose you could conjure me up a warm hearth?
What is it? A series of... I will put it into the fund that I've been... It's growing slowly. My most sincere thanks, honored friend.
If I've told you...
Name Cedus Pool. Hello. Business is... Take po... But me? Someone doesn't want meat. Why, my friend, surely the better question is, what don't I... most things are very popular. The only thing that isn't... Turns out the Nords aren't all that big on table etiquette.
What is the spirit of the White Gold Concordat?
The spirit of the White Gold Concordat is that men
Oh,
are not
look.
and can never
Surely
be
the better,
gods.
because I can tell
Just
you
as
in
time
no
perception
uncertain
is not a
terms that
god,
you are trying my
nor is
patience
Martin's
with your primitive blubbering and inane question. Oh, but we practically do. That document guarantees the Thalmor the end of worship of that. We need to ensure that this agreement hunt down and execute Talos worshippers, keep people in line, and enforce the White Gold Concordat.
But what does the Concordat actually say?
The Concordat forbids Talos worship.
No mention of Martin's septum worship, though?
No, there isn't. I must consult with my superiors. Perhaps we will have to petition for a slight amendment to some unfortunately specific wording within the Concordat. We will keep our eyes on your little cult, however.
Greetings, stranger. Have you come to... Yes, Saint Martin. Have you heard the tale of how Martin's septum ascended to sainthood? If not, Saint Martin had humble beginnings. When Daedra overran the city, the fabled champion of Cyrodiil came to rescue him and told him this came as a surprise. Along with the champion and the blades, Martin, there was a great battle here, and finally, it appeared all was lost. But Martin, in this form, he defeated the This broke the siege of the Imperial City, restored the ward between Tamriel and... Our message? The followers of Saint Martin must aspire to be in Martin's rising up. This is the power of Saint Martin and his holy word. Goodbye.
Hello. Hello. You what? I see.
What is
Here. Have this.
Stranger,
Little
have you
bit
seen...
of coin.
Dad's a soldier in
Least
the
I can
Legion.
do.
He's always off with him,
Here's
serving at
hoping
some
Ava
fort
can
up in the
return
mountains.
here in time.
That's what my mom told me. He's big and tall. She works... whatever that means. Whose end? And why does he need me in the front? Lucinia Ironheart. She told me that she used to be... Yeah. Grandpa told me at home, I think. We all live in the big house across from... Celis... Mommy must like it better too, because she uses it even though it makes Grandpa mad.
Oh, fresh meat in brew. So. Here in brew. Seems what I did. They'll go out and... Still, I'm doing all right.
Can I help you?
Talk to you later.
All right, I suppose. My sales pitch is very
stressing
good,
the
I know,
customer.
but
Well,
I
I
still get a fair
would
few
be.
customers.
Sorry, lad.
Everyone needs
That's
something
something
to wear, I guess.
You know? Well, The Nord. Unfortunately, something's always. Let's chill. And in the end. So that's the debt I owe now. I've been trying to. Lad, I'm sure you get all sorts of people coming to you asking for help. Thanks for the offer, though. You are a true friend.
I am disguising
I said, admittedly, there are better breeds. Faster and leaner indeed. Unless you tend to use your horse as some life. Though, according. Sadly, I haven't had the time to look.
Believe me, traveler, if you do that for me, I'd be very grateful.
I'm proud
like
of my
I said,
ancestry.
It went off to the north.
Why not?
I'd start there.
The same. Bruma has. It's about that. I'll be content if my present. It's doing. A lot of travelers tend to buy from me, as well as young Nords who are soul-searching, trying to find the Nordic heritage here in Cyrodiil.
I'm sure he'll see fit to take her.
How can I help you?
Fiends! How dare you insult my music? Could you do better? No, you couldn't. Because I was
The Gerald View. We have drinks, beds, and food. Which do you need? Any? Or all?
What can I get you? Oh, that girl. Yes, she's mine in Heron's. Well, used to be at any rate. Recently, she's just been mine. He was stationed at Fort... I've sent letter after letter, but they still haven't... Yes, many times. I can send as many letters as I want, but if Heron... You would? Like I said, good luck. And please, stranger, I beg of you, find my Heron.
If you want food or drink, I can show you our menu. I need the shipping request delivered to Greenwood, my regular... Excellent. Take the business of the Gerald. We strongly believe that we're renowned through... We spare no expense. Adius Villius has been walking around. I heard the Empire doesn't like it one bit. I heard the general store, Icewind... Ever been to such? Been to Broom. I mean the organization. I hear the Count's cracking down on crim... There's a thorn... So I'd advise you not to. There's some trouble going on with the Juk... Jaden Hall's overflowing. You know that, apparently, his attempts at I hear dark elves and other dark elves, I think. Something to do with the Red Year. Bad business. Come! Ah, your room rental also includes complimentary access to the Gerald View. Peruse it at your leisure. Our customers find it very rejuvenating.
Have you seen my dad?
Allow me to show you to your room. Right this way.
Your skin...
Good as always. The Gerald. We tirelessly. As a matter of fact, perhaps so. I don't. I'd be happy to provide. Excellent. Apple Watch is just to the west of Bruma. Please hurry.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Stantis. Welcome to the Gerald View. Welcome to the Gerald View.
How many... Oh, damn it, if only that this one has been falsely accused of stealing. They tell him he has stolen their house. This is false. Adius Villius is the captain of the guard here in Bruma. If you speak, this one fears he considers him a dirt... Thank you. These pleasantries please you, yes? Then Khajiit will continue.
see by your walk, your demeanor. You're a sneak. Let's just hope you're not also a thief. Can I help you? Rhea been talking herself up to impossible heights as usual. She's a brash, chest-pounding fool, that's what. Guard command, she thinks she's better than us. I was here during the Great War, I'm still here now. And I'm not going anywhere.
Why?
You know what's even more satisfying than arresting a criminal? Seeing them rot in a cell.
The traveling master smith, right? Can you forge me one of your legendary weapons?
Welcome, traveler. Work, eh? But we could always... My old back just isn't what it... Legs are strong. Recently, and if you'd slay them for me... Excellent! The Divines must have sent you, traveler. The wolves tend to prowl just northeast of Applewatch. Ah, yes. Sorry about that. Here's the cider for Stantis. Take it back to him. I'm sure he's arranged payment
Red
for
Diamond's
you. Yes?
gone.
Welcome to you. Yeah, it's true. With you? If I tried that kind... Thanks for the offer, though. Until next time.
Welcome to Applewatch. No, I'm not. I came here looking for something. I was born in such. Before I came to Applewatch. The farmer's trade isn't glamorous, but it's mine, and I'm... content.
Food, drink, excellent. Then, come. You've helped me with this. The least you deserve is to be there when I lay them upon old Barnius's grave. Follow me. What is it?
Dream. I woke from tears.
Rest in peace. I still don't know whether dogs feel Arkay's embrace. I may never know. I'm not a pious man. But old Barnius, just know that I still remember you. Know that I still care. Watch over me from wherever you are, old friend. I still love you. Thank you so much, traveler. You've my... Welcome to Apple Watch. Ah, yes. It was the strangest... I don't know who did it. Bandits? Thieves? If you be... Regardless, if you bring Red Diamond back to me, there'll be some gold for your services.
Okay with the dark, but I've spent more than my share of time.
We were... You say news, and yes, well, this is all quite a lot to take in, you see. I'm not sad, it's just that no, it's... Okay, fine. To never see his carefree... I need to go inside. This gold should more than cover your expenses. Now, please, give me...
Here of all places. No, of course you're not. Don't play me for a fool. Oh, really now? That's interesting. Very interesting. Almost as interesting as, say, in fact... Now, get him! You won't leave here alive.
Excuse me, but have you ever heard of the champion of Cyrodiil? Yes, indeed. And my great... He was at the Battle of Bruma. He was the captain of the guard, no less. The champion... I have a very... Perhaps one day... Anyway... Oh, I almost... Innumerable champion of Cyrodiil artifacts. Come, check it out when you can.
What the... You... There wasn't... Fortune favors the bold. No, there aren't. It doesn't matter much to me. But sometimes I do feel kind of isolated.
What is it?
Stop that! Stranger!
What is it?
If you want food or drink, I can show you our menu. Printed on only the finest parchment. Thank you very much. Here's your coin. You've more than earned it. And...
Can I help you?
Can I help you?
Take a bottle.
Oh, where
On the
was it?
house.
Fantastic news. Here, have this coin as a token of my appreciation.
Hey, watch it. Watch your back. Excuse me, sorry to bother. I don't suppose you've seen any priceless Sakaviri heirlooms gallivanting around Bruma, have you? Very... Just, let me know if any do crop up. Oh, well, this should be interesting. Go ahead, let's listen.
What's that snot-brained Altmer doing here? This is no place for one of them.
You don't think he's Thalmor, do you?
No, doesn't seem the sort. But he's still not the right type for our little den. Might bring the wrong kind of attention.
So what do we do? Stabbing him would be... excessive, so...
I know. Why don't we treat him to a little show of our favorite lusty Argonian maid?
Perfect. Let's go fetch her. Here, take this coin. I'd like to buy a little show for my Altmer friend over there.
Sure thing.
Oh, one other thing. He wanted you to roleplay as Lifsertail, you know, from...
Altmer. Always the same fantasy. Sure thing. Hey, darling. I heard you wanted a date with Lifsertail.
What is the meaning of this? Lifsertail? What a ridiculous name for an even more ridiculous... Oh my! Zoxus's breath! What in oblivion are you doing? I demand that you put that back on! Ariel, give me strength! Cease and desist! I demand that you cease and desist at once, you cretinous lizard woman! Stop jiggling about! I can't take this anymore. I think I'm going to faint. I think... Ah. Ha! It worked. Otis, you really are a genius.
I know. Sop didn't even know what hit him.
Ha! They breed 'em special in Alinor, don't they?
An enchanter? Well, that's certainly very interesting. But I'm not sure that there's much in there that I can take action on. Tell our... He's accused of stealing from my... Ah, wait. Don't tell me he roped you into having the charges dropped. He's been trying that... I have sympathy for the cat, being accused like this while the bigger fish swim free. No, but Cetus made the accusation. I don't know what you expect me to do, but I can't just drop charges on a whim like this. You have a point. Your word, along with Dartocto's, is one more voice than Cetus. Very well. However, I'm afraid it does come with some strings attached. Consider the charges dropped. But Dartocto will be... No way I can get away with dropping these charges without people starting to ask questions. It's no secret he's a... Tell... Well... Found it strange to say that. Anyway, you should probably go tell Dartocto the bittersweet news.
Just like old times.
Xerxes is back. I've had enough of this cretinous Cyrodiil. I'm returning to Alinor. At least there I'm not assailed by lustful lizards.
How, my little duck? Yes? This is wonderful! Thank you for all the help. Wait, what? This one understands. Bruma citizens will have to do without their friendly neighborhood. But where will this one go now? His home has been taken from him, and the Geralds are not so... An interest... Oh, who is Dartocto kidding? Of course! It would be an... Of course, thrice-honored friend. Do not leave this one alone too long, though. The conversation is surprisingly enjoyable.
Haran? No. That he's a good husband. You might not long Haran. He holds Skyrim in his Nord heritage.
Excuse me, I'm sorry to bother. It's just that I normally wouldn't approach us. Could I hire you? I could pay you handsomely. Excellent! The heirloom that's been stolen, well, by all accounts, the thief... If you are able to retrieve my heirloom for me, I'll be forever in your debt.
What is it?
The Restful Watchman. Rooms and food, that's what we do. That's good to hear. Oh, and have this. It's a leftover memory gem that one of the guys took out of the elf's pocket when he was passed out on the floor. Alamu Nethray, dark elf girl. She's wanting adventurers to help her with something. Not sure what.
Well, my great, diverse bird.
Goodbye.
Is it?
you're trying.
Sorry.
Feeling clumsy today? Greenwood? Perhaps. Since we've been... There'll be coin involved. Great. The source is northeast of here. A river. Be careful. There... What is it? Be more careful. Sorry? Hey, watch it!
Sorry.
What are you doing here?
Ah, Stat. Here, I'll write him a note for you to take back to him as confirmation of our acceptance. You give him our best.
Welcome to Greenwood. We don't have much in the way of launch.
What is it? Excellent. Now we can get Greenwood mead production back on track. Thank you, my friend. Here, take this coin.
It's so bright out here. I don't know how you stand it.
Careful there!
Ralgar Silverplow, retired hunter and trapper at your service.
You around?
Some about you seems a little odd.
Can I help you? I sell a bit of everything. Welcome. Well, so I offer only 20 septims for, thank you for your contribution. Now please, follow me. Oh, goody, you're in for a treat. Our tour begins with the prison. The champion of Cyrodiil was discovered by His Imperial Majesty Uriel Septim VII in the Imperial Dungeon. These are the manacles which the champion wore. A priceless artifact, I assure you, which I acquired at a princely sum. The champion was with the Emperor when he was slain by the cowardly assassins of the Mythic Dawn. Such a shame. But without this grave incident, the champion would never have risen to prominence. This is a cuirass of Kvatch. It's not the actual cuirass the champion was rewarded for services to the city. But it was touched by the champion when they brushed by a guardsman on the way in. Kvatch was the first city saved by the champion during the Oblivion Crisis. They bravely entered the land of Daedra and broke the siege of the city. An ordinary piece of fabric. How could this be interesting? Must be a placeholder. Except it's not! The champion used this handkerchief to blow their nose while ascending to Cloud Ruler Temple. It was reclaimed by an old merchant during a trip to the ruins north of the city. Can you believe it? The essence of the champion, preserved for us to see and touch! Touching the handkerchief is 50 septims. Would you like to touch? Because it's an artifact of the champion of Cyrodiil. Why else? Fine. Be that way. Your loss. Let's move to the next display. Touching the handkerchief is 50 septims. Would you like to touch the handkerchief? Ah, now this is a treat. The Sword of Bird, my family's progenitor. Bird was captain of the Bruma Guard and fought alongside the champion during the Battle of Bruma. Ever since, my family has taken the name Birdson to remember the great warrior from whom we stem. Touching the sword is 50 septims. Would you like to touch it? Because it belonged to my great... Fine. Touching... Fine. Your loss. Let's... Finally, here we have my most prized possession. The finger of the champion. Many say the champion disappeared after the crisis. But I know better. My theory is that the champion died following a great battle with a were-minotaur, a vampire, and a unicorn. Before the champion's body could be lost to the earth, it was carried away by woodland creatures at the behest of Kinnereth. Unfortunately, a band of Khajiit stole the body when it was being carried by a troop of squirrels. Before the body could be lost, an Argonian mercenary... Well, I won't bother you with the whole story. Just a theory of mine. However, if my theory is correct, then I have recovered one of the last parts of the body, the finger bone, and can present it to you today. The other display cases enclose other items that were owned by the champion. Swords, shields. The other display cases enclose other items that were owned by the champion. Swords, shields, brooches, silverware. All very exciting. I also sell champion's vigor. Hello? Well, yes. I mean, no. It's a mix. The bird stuff's real. Well, not the sword, but the rest. And I think the finger's real. The handkerchief isn't. Been blowing my nose on it whenever I come down. Some of the champion's miscellanea has to be real. There's just so much. How could it... But I mean well. Honest. You don't tend to get... I don't mean to deceive. Most of this stuff's real. I promise you that.
Yes, come to hear of an old man's
Hello.
adventures. See you around.
May you walk on warm sands.
Wine, mead, ale. Thank you very much. Here's some coin for your trouble. I wonder if that courier will ever
I'm
turn
proud
up.
of my ancestry, as should you be.
Thank you, stranger. You've done this settlement